Emmure. You're watching Solace Music TV.
Do your fucking... All your friends are fucking dead. Hear the gun within your side.
What's up, guys? I'm here with Frankie from Emmure. How you doing today?
Great.
So we're on the Eternal Enemies tour right now. So how's it going so far?
How's it going so far? I think it's like the 7th show, and other than the you know, slight bad juju of Case Strain having their van break down and his Siler getting robbed and stripped from the path, dropping off the tour last second, it's actually been really, really good. All the fans have been really responsive and have been very vocal, letting us know this has been like one of the best tours they've seen, and you know, that's what we're focusing on, the fact that we're out there and people are having a good time, so it's a good time, it's good shit, you know.
Yeah, a lot of bad luck recently. Good thing that you're handling it well and you're still gonna have a good tour.
Yeah, you know, with the good comes the bad, so I mean, that's just how things go, but every single show has been really great, and again, the fans have been really responsive, so that's what more we can ask for, really.
So let's talk a bit about Eternal Enemies. So the first track on the album that you had to switch the title from. So who made you switch the title?
It was a lot of pressure from our label and, you know, management and people that, you know, are heavily invested in the band, and, you know, basically, you know, we were getting phone calls, or not us personally, but, you know, label were getting phone calls from distributors like, you know, we're not going to put this record in the stores, and, you know, blah blah blah, and, you know, when you're running a music business, excuse me, the whole point is to you know, get your albums out there and people to buy them. So that was kind of a big hiccup for us, because you know, I just really felt that here's the thing, the music came first and the lyrics came first, and I wanted to have a title that would be just as captivating as I thought the lyrics and music are. So that was what I thought up, and so I thought it was going to be a great way to introduce the album and everything. And again, like I said, it was just people who are invested in the band kind of putting the hammer on us and being like, look, if we do this, we're going to get blackballed on the business end. So in that sense, creatively, we kind of got shunned, but that's pretty much the gist of it.
So it's fair to say your band goes through quite a lot of controversy. How do you deal with it? Because it seems like you guys deal with it quite well.
I think it's controversial for other people. It's not a controversy for us. For us, we're just doing what we do, and how people react is not really what we're focused on. We're more focused on you know, how we feel about it, and what we're going to do with what we have, and, you know, we're really proud of the things we create and what we do as a band, and if people decide to, for some reason, cause a sensation over very petty and meaningless issues, then that's not my problem, because there's a lot more terrible, fucked up things happening in the world than song names or lyrics or, you know, anything that we could ever possibly do as individuals or as a group. So I don't really give two shits about people's like controversy or whatever it is they're trying to like label us as. It's just complete nonsense to me.
So what do you want your fans to get out of your music, like from your lyrics or just like the music in general?
That's not up to me. What people take from our music is completely up to them. For some people, it's like a release, or some people it's like a, you know, it's just like a fun time, something to listen to at the gym, or I mean, whatever. I can't set out and say what people are going to get from the music. I know that for me, music is like, you know, that place where I feel most free and I feel safe, and it's still very much catharsis for me. If I'm not creating music or art in any kind of format, then I feel very hinged as a person. So I think that you know, our music allows perhaps that feeling in people. I get a lot of kids going to me and get tattoos of lyrics or the logo. There's people I see get tattoos of like my face on them, and like, you know, it's very humbling and very surreal for me, because again, I don't know what people are going to get from the music. So when people find a piece of themselves in us, it's a, you know, it's a very you know, it's a very cool thing. It's very you know, it brings you down, makes you feel really small, you know, because you're just like, wow, I didn't really think that I would be able to reach someone, you know, to that extreme. So it's really cool.
Who came up with the idea to bring you and the Case Strain on the tour together with all the drama that happened in the past?
We've been talking about it for years and years, you know, when the right time would be to do it, because obviously we knew that, like, you know, so many people look at us in music scene, especially in the alternative music scene, you know, rock and metal, whatever, as like kind of like these peers, like we're kind of like bands that like really hold hands in the genre, if that makes any sense. You know, we're like two bands that really, we take a sound that is popular and we really kind of like make it the forefront, you know, we're the bands that people turn to, or like, you know, like, oh, you guys sound like the Acacia Strain or Emmure and all that shit, you know. So we know that we've had such an impact in that world separately. So we're like, you know, let's come together and make a tour and make it so that like all these kids who are either divided on us or like, you know, that dumb shit about I only like Emmure, fuck Acacia Strain, or I like Acacia Strain, fuck Emmure. Like, to us as bands and as people, we think it's complete nonsense. So we decided this was the perfect time with this our new record and their new record coming out to go and be like, basically, you guys are all fucking morons, and we are happy to be on tour together, and we do this for the fans. We're not, there's no beef, there's no animosity, and all the dumb shit people say on the internet is completely meaningless. So, what a great way to end the year. You know, we're just happy to be on tour together, and, you know, I'm a fan of their music, and that's really where it ends for us. You know, we're just like, we're happy to have them, and hopefully we do it again in the future.
It's great to see you guys are on good terms. So how have you guys managed your success? Because you've gotten pretty popular like in the past few years. Like, this is your second headline North American tour of the year?
I don't know, is it?
Well, the first tour wasn't North America, just America, when you did that with Thy Art Is Murder and Volumes. And
oh yeah, that's right. Dude, I forget. I really forget the shit that we do.
I don't blame you.
And yeah, I don't know. As far as managing success, I don't know, man. I don't think any of us really see ourselves as people with any kind of success to manage, mostly because we're just more focused on working hard and continuing to put out content that we think is meaningful, and that's really it, man. Like, we're not wondering like how we're gonna, you know, face tomorrow. It's more just like, when we get to tomorrow, let's make the most out of it, you know, and that's really about it. We're very honored and, you know, really proud to have the crew that we have. We can pretty much go play anywhere in the world and there will be people there to see us, and, you know, we worked really hard to gain that kind of, you know, have that career. So, yeah, managing success, I don't really know if I'm even really understanding the question that well, because again, we're not people that like sit around and look at ourselves like, oh, we fucking did it. It's more like, what are we gonna do next? You know, how are we gonna top ourselves? How are we gonna maintain what it is we have? And we're just, you know, we just don't take any of it for granted, I guess is the best way to answer your question.
What's your favorite place in the world to play?
Favorite place in the world to play? Well, there's a lot of places I haven't gone to yet that I would like to go to. I think one of the most crazy experiences in a live setting might have been when we played Greece, and I'd like to go back there again one day, because it was just like, the energy was like nothing else. Even now, after years of playing all over the world, you know, Russia and Japan and China and all these places, Greece was like a really insane fucking place to play. Just the response we got, and having every word of your song screamed back at you so loud that you literally can't hear anything else but like the 500 people in front of you was a first time for that, especially so far from the States or anywhere. But I don't know, I don't really play favorites, but whenever I get asked this question pretty often, so whenever I think back to like a show that was like, wow, like that one was really stand out, that's always one that comes to mind. That was like 2010 or 9 or something like that. It was a while ago we did that show.
It must be very humbling to go to different countries and just have fans sing your lyrics back.
Yeah,
so loud and
everywhere, man. I mean, I'm always surprised, you know, even if we go play Toronto or we're in New York or California, and there's people there who like come up to us and go, I love your band, you know, fucking sign this, take a picture. It's always really like, wow, I can't believe this is happening. None of us take any of this for granted. We never are too cool for anyone or anything, and our fans are pretty much our #1 priority and have been ever since day one. So we're always taken back by the, you know, love and support we get by the masses, really.
So to wrap up the interview, what does 2015 hold for Emmure?
We're gonna be coming out the gates with another tour. So we'll be announcing a U.S. tour, North American thing soon, and you know, anyone that's familiar with the band knows that we're constantly world touring. We're always going to like Europe and Asia and stuff like that. So we're always busy. We're going to probably go to Russia again. Hopefully have some new material out as well. We're already talking about, you know, what the next thing's going to be as far as content goes for the band. So that's really about it. You know, we're just I guess again, you know, we're just out here doing what we do. It's a fun job, but it's still our job. We treat it like a job, and that's why we're able to get the results that we get, because we really care about what we do. So that's really about it.
All right, Frankie, thanks for your time.
No problem. It's fun.